What's going on, YouTube? Time for another flea market finds video. Today's a pretty cool one. Couple really cool items in this little batch of flea market finds. I wanted to get this video knocked out because I have a huge project going on right now, and I need to get it done as soon as I possibly can, so I can get my garage back in order and get back to my previously started projects. But today's going to be a busy day. Well, it already has been. I've been at Lowe's for most of the morning or afternoon getting wood and some more pallet racking. I don't want to get too much into that video, that stuff into this video, because I could go on about what's going on. But I'm going to try and shoot some videos about the big shop project. It's pretty cool, to say the least, and it'd be cool to share. I don't know how much I'll be able to videotape, or how I'll go about videotaping it. I haven't figured any of that out yet. But anyways, let's talk about today's flea market finds. I was thinking there was something else, but I think this is it. I bought them the other day. I just haven't had a chance to shoot the video yet, but nevertheless, let's get started. So this is freaking awesome. It's a little miniature anvil mounted on a nice plank of wood. It says Village Blacksmith Anvil, made by Yetter Manufacturing Co. Inc. Somewhere Colchester, Illinois. I don't know. See if you can read that. But this thing, he had it. I can't remember what he wrote on the tag. I can't remember what it said on the tag, but anyways, it was something, you know, like toy anvil or whatever. I don't know. This is no toy, I can tell you that. This thing is hefty. I don't know what it weighs, but it weighs a lot. This is all cast iron, I would assume. You know, you're not going to do any big work, but my thought, I've always wanted one of these, and I've just never run across one. But this thing will be awesome in a leather shop for hand setting rivets and stuff. I think that's right where that's going to go. Best part of that whole thing is the price was $20. I couldn't believe it. Normally something like that would be priced well over $100 here in Ohio. It just blew me away when I saw $20. I'm like, oh yeah, that's mine. It's going home with me. So anyways, I'll probably put that to use in a leather shop, I'm thinking, because I got a big anvil out here in the garage. I don't really need this small one. And I got another piece of steel I use for smaller anvil work. I did pick up another vise. I can't help myself. But this one's made by the good old Pattern Company, Greenfield, Massachusetts. I can't say that. Anyways, it was made in the USA, so it's good enough for me. I have another one similar to this one. They're handy little vices. You just put them on the edge of your bench. They just clamp down right here with the little thumb screw. And you're not going to hold anything real big, but for small stuff, they're perfect. They have their place in my shop. A Marvel's spoke shave. This was made in England, so this one's probably not that old, I'm guessing. But it is sharp. I did try it. It's got a wicked edge on it. But I don't have any little spoke shaves like this, wooden spoke shaves. So I figured I'd buy it. I believe the price was $5.50. So for $5.50, I couldn't go wrong. The vise was $7.50. So last but not least, probably one of the coolest things I have ever purchased. Yeah, I mean, I've purchased a lot of cool things, but this one's pretty cool. This is a Stanley number 7 wood plane, or what do they call these? Jack plane, or not sure. I'd have to look it up again. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, so I have a number 7. I need a number 8 to complete my set, and then I need to go back through, and some of the ones I have are corrugated bottoms, and so I need the smooth bottom version, and then vice versa, I need the corrugated bottom versions. But I'm trying to collect the whole set of Stanley planes. I don't have a 1 or 2. I don't have an extreme amount of money laying around to buy a Stanley plane right now, so that costs, like a number 1, you're $1,500 all day long, and then number 2s are kind of pricey too. But anyways, long story short, I wasn't going to buy this one because I have a Stanley number 7 with a smooth bottom already. It's in fairly good shape. I haven't looked at it lately, but it might have a broken toe. I don't know, but it's in really good shape. So I almost passed on this one, and then I got to looking at it, and I'm like, well, this one's different than the one I have. What's different about this? So I went to that website that they have that you can date wood planes. It's called, let me see if I can get, I got it saved on my phone here. It is called the plane dating matrix, or whatever you want to call it. It says hyperkitten.com at the top of it. Plane dating flowchart, and it is hyperkitten.com. So I went through here and I dated this plane because I noticed it was different than the one I already had, and okay, so this plane is, I think that's, this plane is a type 4/5, so it's either a 4 or 5. It says planes made by Stanley 1874 through 1888. Your plane appears to be a hybrid of types 4 and 5, whatever that means. But I do remember it being a type 4 or 5. So anyways, let's say it's 1888. 1988 would be 100 years. 2008 would be 110 years. So it's 117 years old. If my math's right. Sorry, I should have figured that out before I turned the camera on. 117 years old, at the least. That's just, let that sink in for a second. Just ponder that thought for a minute. 117 year old fully functional hand tool. There's no reason why I couldn't put a clean edge on that the blade and use this thing right now. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. There's no cracks. The sole is nice and smooth. There's no pitting. It's 100% functional right now, and it's 117 years old. What do we make today that 117 years from now somebody's going to be able to pick up and use? I don't think we make a whole lot of anything. This is probably easily the oldest tool in my collection. I don't know if its age makes it worth any more or less. The price tag on it was $40. I did get a 10% discount, so what's that, $36? Paid $36 for that. I don't really care what it's worth. To me, all day long, it was worth 36 bucks. Just the conversational value of this plane, just to say I own something that's that old and it's 100% functional and it's in fairly decent shape. Most of the Japanning is, I'd say the Japanning is probably 75%. That's the black finish. But other than that, this thing will clean up, get the dust off of it. Both the tote and the knob are both in good working condition. No, they're not cracked or broke or anything. Everything operates smoothly. Put a good edge on that blade and this thing will be singing through wood like it did the day it was new. I just thought that was really cool. I couldn't pass it up, even though I already have one. It's not as old as this. It's a newer version. Not newer, it's probably still 50, 60 years old at least. But I thought that would be really cool to add to my collection. So that's it for this week's flea market finds. Pretty cool stuff in this collection. Put some of this stuff to use right away. Put the other stuff away for cleanup later on and play with later on. But I appreciate the views, guys. I appreciate if you like these videos, go ahead and click the thumbs up and remember to subscribe. Stay tuned for a pretty good sized shop project. You're kind of seeing a sneak peek of what's going on here. But I'm going to save that for another video and see how I'm going to videotape it in the first place. But thanks for watching, guys.